Happy 2020, everyone. And I can't believe it's 2020. By this time in my life, people would be traveling around in spaceships, and some of us would be living in outer space on the moon and places like that. But nope, we're all still here living on Earth and driving in cars. So it seems crazy to me that it's 2020. And I thought that I would be so old by 2020. Well, back then when I thought that 50 was old. So it's funny how it's not anymore. The older I get, the older old is. Let's just jump in with this video that I'm gonna do for you today. I'm actually filming this on New Year's Eve. So it really isn't 2020 yet, but it will be at midnight. And I'm gonna be going over to my sister-in-law's house for dinner. We don't do a lot. We don't even stay out until midnight. I'm typically sitting in my bed at midnight reading or watching Netflix the past several years, and then I do go downstairs and watch the big thing drop in Times Square, the countdown, and kiss my husband and my kids. My girls are older now. They're 19 and 21. So they are going to be going out tonight with some friends, and they're going to be celebrating like youngsters do. And my sons and my husband and I are just going to go have dinner at my sister-in-law's house with family and probably head home around 10:30, and I'll get ready for bed. And like I said, wish everyone a happy new year, and then 2020 will be here. But Christmas has happened, and I got a gift card for Ulta, and I got some presents. So I thought that I would do a get ready with me using all new products that I just received, and I haven't used any of them yet. So this is a first impression, but I have a feeling these are going to be really good. I think they're going to be really good, but you will ultimately see them in a favorites probably, or a fails. I hope not, but you'll know how I'll feel about them in the long run, you know, in a couple of months. So let's just get started and do this get ready with me. So I'm gonna start by putting my Drunk Elephant Polypeptide Protini on my face as a moisturizer. I have just done like a vitamin A peel on my skin. You know how you do those Retin-A peels? Well, I do once a week, where I put my Retin-A on and wait a couple days, and I start to peel, and I kind of slough off all that dead skin. So I do have some peeling going on, and I don't want to exfoliate further. I just want that to get moisturized and come off. So I just went ahead and put on my Protini, which is a very lightweight moisturizer to wear under your makeup. It's really, really nice. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is use my Tarte stick foundation. This is a beautiful stick foundation from Tarte, and it's on sale for $19. I hope it's on sale still when this comes up. I think it's normally like 40 or something like that, or 38, and it's on sale at Ulta for 19, and my color is fair light neutral. So I just kind of cover all surfaces here. And I have a new foundation brush. I love my Tarte Amazonian Clay brush. This is my favorite makeup brush, but I realized that Real Techniques makes a foundation brush that I picked up at Ulta, and it's so cute. It's like this. It's very tiny, like a little kabuki brush, but it's got very dense bristles, and it's very, very soft, and it feels just like my Tarte brush, and I have used it once before already. So this is something new, but I have already tested it, and it is wonderful. So I'm gonna link it, but if you like to use a brush to apply your foundation, which I typically don't, the only brush I like to use is that Tarte brush. So I was really happy to find this for a lot less money than the Tarte, just to have a backup, or for travel, because it's nice and compact. And this is a nice medium coverage foundation. Oh my goodness, my hair. And look how cute the packaging is. It has like this little gem here on the top, and it's just really nice. I like it as much as the Lancome, I think. It's I wouldn't say a matte finish, but it's not a radiant finish. It's just kind of neutral. It's like a neutral finish, and it gives me good coverage. And it's not grubbing onto my dry patches or anything like that, so yay. So this is the Tarte foundation, a good size stick foundation. You get a decent amount, and a little goes a very long way. It's a medium coverage, and I wouldn't say it's radiant and I wouldn't say it's matte. It's just sort of neutral, but I really like the way it looks. It looks like healthy skin, and it's a good medium coverage, and it's not grabbing onto any of my dry patches or anything like that. So this seems really good. Now the next thing I'm gonna be doing is my eyes, and I have this new palette from a brand I've never even heard of before called Zoeva. I hope I'm pronouncing that. And this is the Basic Moments palette. And it looks like this. It's free of parabens, phthalates, perfumes, and mineral oil. So it seems like a pretty good palette. And it's got a row of mattes and a row of slight shimmers. Nothing too, they're not like foily shimmers. They're just nice shimmers. And so for each matte color, you have a correlating shimmer color. So I think that's really, really pretty. And I like that everything is cool toned. And like I said, it's called Basic Moments. And I'm just going to use a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna do a really neutral look. I'm gonna go in with this on my mobile lid and up into my crease. And I'm trying this without a primer or anything for my first impression. I typically don't use an eyeshadow primer. So that's my preference. But if it doesn't, if it's not really pigmented, then I would. It does seem pretty pigmented, and it doesn't have a lot of kick up at all. Look, I'm swirling the brush around and there's like nothing, but it's all going onto the brush. And it's not falling underneath my eye or onto my skin or anything like that. So yeah, this is really nice. I've never heard of this brand. I was just strolling around Ulta like you do, and I saw this and I thought I would give it a try because it looks like something, it looks different than all the palettes I currently have, and it's cool tones, which I really like. Okay, now let's just go in with the shimmer that corresponds with the matte that I put on. And I'm just gonna put a little of the shimmer in the center of my mobile lid. Wow, it's really pretty. And then I'm just gonna do a little bit above my crease and kind of build it up in the outer corner. The only two colors I used was New Era and Waiting. And they're very pigmented and they don't have a lot of kick up. Really pretty, soft natural makeup the way I like it. I don't have a new eyeliner, so I'm just gonna use my favorite eyeliner, my Physicians Formula, and this is like their liquid eyeliner that has a booster in it. I think it's called Lash Boost. And it has a booster in it that grows your lashes, supposedly. And I've been using this a long time, and I really like it. So what I do is just pull my lid gently out to make a nice line and hug that lash line. I'm gonna curl my lashes. I think I'm gonna purge my eyeshadow palettes right after the new year, once my kids go back to school, because I have gotten several new palettes and I really know what I'll be using and what I won't be using. And I don't need to have more than 10 palettes. I don't even need 10 palettes. So I think I'm gonna be doing a big purge. If you'd like to see the palettes I'm gonna be getting rid of, let me know and I can try to incorporate it in a video, even if it's like a vlog or something. I don't have to make a whole video about it. But I definitely will be doing an eyeshadow palette purge real soon. The mascara I'm gonna be using is a brand new mascara from L'Oreal, and it's called Bambi Eye. And it looks like this, and it just caught my eye at Ulta, and the picture of the girl's eyelashes on the advertisement drew me in, and so I decided to give it a try, especially because it's inexpensive and it's drugstore. So it's the L'Oreal Bambi Eye, and I got Blackest Black. And it's supposed to lift and separate and volumize and not smear or flake or do anything that we don't like our mascara to do. And since it's the first time I'm using it, I can't really tell you if it will do those things, but I really like this little brush. It's kind of one of those spoolies that has lots of different bristles of different shapes kind of blended in there. And it's grabbing all my lashes and I'm not getting any clumps. So that is really good. And that's one thing, it says it's non-clumping. So it's not clumping at all. So that's definitely true. And of course I touched my lid with it. So do my lashes look like Bambi's? I think they look pretty good. So Bambi lash, Bambi eye. Okay, L'Oreal Micro Ink Pen, and this is for brows, and my color I believe is light brown, and it's got these little divots in here that kind of look like strokes from like a tattoo or microblading. So let's just see. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's really nice. It's really filling in my lashes. Okay, this is where I like to fill them in a little bit, and I don't want them to look unnatural. Yeah, I like that. That looks really, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, let's do this one. I'll start over here for this one. This is really nice. It's the perfect color for my brows. And okay, the key is to go upward when you're here to make it look more natural rather than sideways. I'm gonna add a little more onto my eyeshadow. I'm gonna take this very light shimmery color right here. It's called Yet to Come, and it's like a vanilla. It looks like a vanilla color, and I'm just gonna go into my inner corner and just out here, just to brighten that up. And I think I'm gonna just put a little in the center of my mobile lid, like a spotlight. Ooh, that's really, really pretty. It's like the perfect vanilla shade for doing that spotlight. I hope you can see that. And then I'm just gonna do the outer brow area with it too, with Yet to Come. Okay, now I'm gonna take Waiting right here, the one that's on my mobile lid, and I'm taking this flat little brush and I'm just gonna line a little bit right beneath my lash line with Waiting. Okay, I think my eyes are finished. This isn't new, it's my Tarte Fake Awake, and I really like this for my inner waterline. It just makes my eyes look brighter. So rather than adding a dark liner there, I like to add the Fake Awake, a light color, to just make my eyes look more open and awake. Okay, so I'm really excited to share this with you. It's from Becca, and it is a highlight blush kind of contour palette, and it looks like this. And my girlfriend here on YouTube, JD, sent it to me for my birthday, and I love it so much. It's so beautiful. And I'm gonna use this for my cheeks. And I'm just gonna use my favorite Real Techniques blush brush for this. And I'm gonna go in with this pink champagne shimmer color right here and use that for my blush. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, and now I'm just gonna take this bronzy color right here and use the same brush, and I'm just gonna do the reverse 3 that you do when you wanna look like you're a little sun-kissed. And then I just take a little bit of the highlighter right here and just hit the tops of my cheekbones. And look how beautiful that is. I love it. So thank you, JD. I really love this. Okay, and for my lips, I did get another Becca lipstick. I had shared with you Dune in my favorites last month. My daughter got it for me for my birthday, and I love it so much. It's the perfect like orangey color, like a nudie orange. It's so beautiful and flattering. These Becca shades that you'll see at Ulta that they have on display are all kind of like tones of nudes. There's pinkier nudes, orangier nudes, a lot of really nice neutrals. And so I wanted to pick up another one, and I can't read it without my glasses. So let me tell you what it is. It is called Sugar, and it's just a really beautiful neutral. And that's what that looks like. And I'm not going to use a lip liner, although I do have a Rimmel lip liner called Toffee, and it's downstairs in my purse. That's why I'm not going to use it. And it's really good if you want to use a lip liner with nice nude shades. That one seems to work very well with all my nude lipsticks. And I just love the formulation of these Becca lipsticks. They're so soothing and hydrating and creamy, and they're long lasting. I'm so glad that I finally decided to start trying some Becca products. It's not the kind of lipstick that makes you look dead. I will show you the difference between what makes me look dead and this. So I saw a beautiful YouTuber share a Maybelline lipstick called Nude Thrill, and I really wanted to try it because it looked so beautiful on her. So I went ahead and ordered it, and this is what it looks like. And this is on me. It's the exact same color as my skin. It looks like I just took my foundation and put it right on my lips. On her, it didn't do that because her skin tone was different. But on me, it's the exact color of my skin tone. So it doesn't do me any favor. Okay, now we're gonna do the Becca and Sugar again. And let me just show you them side to side. See, I really need, this is like a cool nude, which really looks beautiful on so many of you who can wear cool lipsticks. I can wear cool eyeshadows, I just can't wear cool lipsticks like this. And see, I just need something a little warmer in it. So this is the Sugar from Becca. And look how pretty that is. If I put on the lip liner, it's even prettier, but it doesn't make me look dead. It is slightly pinker or peachier or mauvier than my skin tone, so it definitely looks better than the Nude Thrill. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna do is give myself just a little dusting of powder. And lately I've been loving, this is new since November, and this is my Lancome Absolue powder. I heard about this years ago from Lori, Pride in Photos. She raved about it, and at the time she told me about the dual finish as well. So I bought the dual finish in the compact, which I really like, but I finally decided I needed a new powder. I ran out of my Laura Mercier powder that I love so much, so I decided to try this one, and I really like it a lot. So I'm just gonna give myself a little dusting. So this is the finished look. It's New Year's Eve, so it's not very glam, but I'm definitely more of a natural makeup look wearer. I would say natural makeup, but I really wear a lot of makeup and it just looks natural. So I guess if I wore a lot of bolder colors, it would have a little more va-va-voom. But this is really how I'm most comfortable on a daily basis, so I don't mind not glamming it up for New Year's Eve. I hope that you found some products that you might want to try. Have you tried any of these? Have you tried any of those Zoeva palettes? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I really like it, and I saw that there's several more, so I'm gonna try to hold off. But this Basic Moments palette is just beautiful. Let me know what you think. Anyway, Happy New Year to all of you. I hope that you have a very safe and blessed 2020. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I'll see you next time.